Cleaning Nation. This episode is taken from some coaching calls that Mike did with our clients that we thought would bring tons of value to you. We hope you enjoy. And now on to the show.
Question, value-based interview questions. What are your faves? Really good question. So I've moved from, and it's all good, right? But when I say move, like 1 degree over, so really a little more nuance is probably better to say, as opposed to I've nuanced my thinking. All the core value questions we talk about are great. I've moved to asking day-to-day questions and running them through the core values filter. So the filter is really the thing. Like if you and I talk for 10 minutes, Sasha, I would have without my goal being to determine if you're a good core values fit, I would have a very good indicator that you are a great core values fit for me, because that filter's so front in my mind. Everything's just running through it. So it kind of runs to where it gets to where I don't know if anyone's any good or not, I can intentionally put them through this filter and like do the math and come up with a solution I just have a gut feeling that feels like a gut feeling, but it's just my mind automating the process of everything runs through that filter. So I would ask questions that annoy me with cleaners who make bad non-core values based decisions and ask them what they would do. And I would run it through my core values filter. So Sasha, your partner doesn't show up. Like it's not a weekly meeting day, it's Tuesday, and you go to your thing, your partner's out there. How would you respond? So that's something that I know is going to be a problem. And her answer, if I'm just looking for good answer, bad answer, not helpful. But if I'm like, is she having fun? Is she making money? Is she helping out? Is she being real? She gives me, well, I'm do anything for the job, Mike, and I would clean everything myself. And I would, I'd tell that girl that's terrible. I'm like, not real. I see right off the bat, you're full of shit. Right. So and it sounds like the right answer, because if I didn't have the filters, it sounds like quote unquote right answer. But my core values to be real, help out, have fun, make money. I'm putting it through that filter. So did that answer your question? Like the questions aren't as important as the filter that you use, but to answer your question, think of the 3 or 4 circumstances that your people really show their core values or lack thereof, and ask what would they do in that circumstance.
Okay. So like how do you, kind of, yes, it did. But like, could we get a little more in detail with that?
Sure. How specifically?
Okay. So let's say we go from first interview, which is our group interview, right, to second interview, and you want to get further into like core value questions. Like for those of us that are like developing our filter still, like, can you direct on like how to ask those questions? Because like, I feel like we're all still kind of having some people sneak through, and like we were talking about this together I guess with Suzanne just this week. And like, I think there's like some things that I'm still like missing, that I'm like, some of these people are sneaking through. So not the like fakers, like you said, but like the other people that I'm like, well, that sounds pretty reasonable to me.
What are your core values?
So it's like be great, be of service, like own it, and like do good work or something like that. Like it's very similar to like what all of our
that's the first problem right off the bat.
Okay.
I go, what are your core values? The right answer: have fun, make money, be real, help out. Like you've got to own them. So you're like, how do I have that filter? I'm like, you don't even know your own core values. So that's the problem. It has to be, I could wake you up in the middle of the night at 2 a.m.
and ask me. Okay.
Have fun, make money, be real, help out.
No, you're right.
Got to be like that. So we can't even go anywhere because you're like, your filter's off. So if you don't mind, the specifics I'd like to do, if you're okay, is let me pull up your core values and let's make sure they're locked. Because if the filter's broken, I can't tell you how to use your broken filter, right? It's just not going to work. Right. We got to fix the filter. Okay. Let me pull that up. So let's get to your core values, because what you said, and I wrote them down.
Thank you. It's probably like not even what's on the sheet.
Not even close. So that's
okay. That's good. Well, that helps.
Yeah. So because the be great, be of service, own it. But what your core values are don't even make sense. Stay positive, always choose hope and spirit. So by the way, guys.
Oh God. Okay. All right. So I need to update that.
Well, you can't explain them, because if you're explaining them, the whole point, when I go have fun, if I have to explain it to you, the core value, like if I'm like imbibe in merriment, what the hell does it? Well, I want you to, then it's bad. If I just say have fun, I've never said have fun, make money, be real, and help, and goes, what do you mean by help out? I'm confused. Like if you see what I'm saying, they should get.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So let me just go with
so then let's say what they should be, which is be great, be of service, and own it.
Well, but I don't know if they should be. Let me go over your exercises, and I'll just tell you what I see. So when I hear rude and argumentative people, I would put be nice. So that's a potential core value. When I see
Okay.
unreliable employees not committed, I would say these are the things that drive you nuts. Do what you say.
Yeah.
When I see lazy people, I would say work hard.
Yeah.
People who make excuses, you don't need that, because if you work hard, you do what you say, and you be nice, there's no room for excuses. So that's handled. When I see
Okay.
ungrateful people, be grateful. And these aren't going
Yeah.
to be all your core values, but they're going to be a much better. Sasha
All right.
hates
So
meetings.
then
Hold
could
on.
I
You're,
say
you're trying
that?
to hold on. It took me
Okay.
10 years to get these, when I'm like, let's have
Okay.
a 5-10 minute conversation. Like, can we do it in 3? I'm like, trust me, girl, it's going to be worth it to just take your
Okay.
time.
Let's clear it up.
Yeah. So let's really get these right. Okay. Jake, I'm going to leave all of Jake's out. Sasha, professional, organized, honest, which is the do what you say. Compassionate, which is be nice. Resourceful, I would put figure it out. See, so you guys see how I'm just translating resourceful, and then you have to explain, well, resourceful means blah, blah, figure it out. No one needs an explanation. It's super clear. So I'm just trying to, okay. Compassionate, resourceful, good listener, patient, which is all be nice, forgiving, be nice, persistent, which is, I guess, never give up. Never give up. Okay. Service oriented, which is help out. Responsible, do what you say, advocate for others, be nice. Okay. So I think we've got a good, and I'm typing these kind of in the margins of your spreadsheet, Sasha, so you can, all the stuff I'm typing, you'll be able to see later.
Okay.
So of be nice, do what you say, work hard, be grateful, figure it out, never give up. Give me any that you're like, absolutely, that's a core value, or absolutely, that's not a core value.
Yeah. Oh, so definitely figure it out is a big one.
Okay. So that's a core value. Any others that are definitely in or out? Be nice, do what you say, work hard, be grateful, never give up.
Yeah. Work hard.
Okay.
Be nice.
Be nice.
Mm-hmm. And say what you said before
do
that.
what you say, be grateful, and never give up.
So never give up, I think, is really close to figure it out. But that's
I think, really good point.
But I feel like be grateful, because like the thing is like sometimes we forget that we should be thankful about our clients, right? And like the opportunities that we have to work through things as a team. And so I think it's important to see those as opportunities versus like,
keep in mind, you're putting this to the business. It has nothing.
Okay.
So it's not with clients.
So,
it's not
so
work.
be grateful.
But I want to tell you, Sasha, knowing you as much as I do, I think you're a very grateful person. So I don't think that's aspirational. I think that's who you are at home.
Okay.
At the event, I think I'm going to say that's you, and we're not talking about work. The only thing is you change grateful to thankful, which is better. They're both excellent. Which is you, which resonates with you, thankful or grateful?
Well, I think which makes more sense to the team. I mean,
this is
okay. I would say be thankful.
Okay, you said it. That's why I'm like, grateful is my word, thankful was yours, and we want your words, as long as they're clear. And thankful is very clear. Okay. So what I figure it out and never give up. You're absolutely right. They are very similar. Which of those is more you? Which do you feel?
It is figure it out for sure.
Okay, so now we can move these over to be nice. Copy, paste, work hard, be thankful, and figure it out. How do those feel for you?
Good. Yeah, I mean, the only other thing in there is about like being honest, but I mean, if you're not honest, then like you're probably not getting hired, hopefully. Right? We don't want to have more than 4, right?
We don't. And I'll be honest with you, I struggled with don't lie, cheat, or steal.
Yeah.
And I didn't put it in because I feel like that's a common value. Like we don't say don't rape and pillage and punch and do drugs. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like those are like table stakes to be in. So I'm not, if any of you guys have a don't lie, cheat, or steal, or you tell the truth or anything like that, those are great values. I didn't not put it in because anyway, you can pick. But
yeah, I feel like I don't know. We don't want that in there. I don't think it's too just like you said, it's just too common.
And I do tell people, by the way, obviously if you lie, cheat, or steal, I got to fire you immediately, but that's not a value. That's just obviously, right?
Like
so
a principle.
I'm not saying you can't communicate that to people.
Okay.
But yeah, like don't murder. We get it. We all agree. I don't have to tell you guys and I'm kind of murderous. Like, it's never going to, that doesn't work out. Okay. So I just want you to try on for size. Be great, be of service, own it. When I hear those sound super aspirational,
Yeah,
super
you're
from
right.
like, go figure out what you think people want to hear, and they're all bullshit. So when you try and hire people who you say, we focus on being great and being of service and owning it, they know you for 10 minutes and they're like, I'm sure you believe in those things, but that's not who you are. When you say be nice, you're so sweet. You're like the nicest person. Work hard. Girlfriend, after seeing what you guys have done over the last couple of weeks, you are clearly a hard worker. Be thankful. I would have picked that value for you without any, just from my knowledge of you, and figure it out. These are you, girl. Like you tell me, I'm saying from my outside.
Okay. No, it makes a lot more sense. It really does. Because yeah, so the reason I'm was kind of like in the crevasse with this is this morning we had a meeting and like we're going over our handbook. We're making like adjustments, and I just feel like our handbook is just getting to be like the Bible. Like it's so long, and I'm like, I can't have a playbook for every single situation. Right?
Your handbook is now be nice, work hard, be thankful, and figure it out. That's the whole thing.
Okay.
I told you my handbook, have fun, make money, be real, and help out. That's it. We don't have a handbook.
Yeah.
We have 1-page SOPs for very specific things that need to be done in the business.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's 10% of what guides our people. Have fun, make money, be real, help out is what guides our people. So you just need to be nice, work hard, be thankful, figure it out.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So that's your only job. And it's so cool, Sasha, when you're like, what interview questions do I need to ask? And it's like, doesn't matter. Once we got this done, I'm so glad they're like, can you go deeper? I'm still confused. You were confused. You were confused on what you're confused on. If you really keep be nice, work hard, be thankful, figure it out at the front of your mind, this gets so simple. It gets so clear when people are or are not that. Like you don't have to be an expert. I promise.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm looking for certain answers and I don't really know what the answers are, but they're probably not going to figure it out the same way that I'm going to figure it out. But the point is, the value is figure it out.
You and I are so different, Sasha, completely different. But I think you would see me and be like, that's a dude that figures crap out. And you're right. I would do it completely. Perfect example. I'm so glad they bring this up with John, right? John's like, well, she's doing LSAs. So what really, John, I was trying to articulate about Sasha is it was the commitment. Her core value, who she is figured out. So that's why I couldn't articulate it before. But now that we've gone through this exercise, that's why I would bet on Sasha. If her LSAs went to crap, she would figure it out. I was literally thinking that about her, but I wasn't articulating it. That's what the beauty of these core values is, Sasha. When you say these 10 words, I'm like, that's why I like you so much. I knew I liked you, but I didn't know why. And when you say it, I'm like, that's it. So when you got employees that are working for you, trust me, if they don't want to work hard and they don't want to figure it out, they will be they're not going to try and sneak in, because lazy people don't want to work hard environment. They're like, screw this noise. And the people that want in are like, yeah, I didn't know why I didn't like my last job, but that was it. They were all lazy and they wouldn't figure it out. I'm sitting out here by myself. These are my people. Like these are going to be wildly powerful for you, Sasha.
So how do I keep these relevant? Like other than just like being myself, right?
Everything. Run every single dang decision, run it through that.
Okay. So like when we have meetings, like
here, I'm doing it. So when I go, Sasha, you like literally 80% of the meeting should be core values based. So it could be like we do celebrations. I would do catching other people doing it right. Hey, Adon, I know your core value is being nice. And I saw Caitlin was a little sick yesterday and you weren't even her partner. And you just went over and gave her a hug and asked how she was doing. No one else did. I love that about you, Adon. Caitlin, I saw one of our shared core values, work hard. You were sick as a dog and you outworked half the healthy people. I'm so proud of you, girlfriend. All right, John, tell me, what did you see? That's the kind of conversation that you do. And every goddamn decision you make, you run it through, be nice, work hard, be thankful, and figure it out. Okay.
So catch people living the values and use our meeting time for that. That would be a much better meeting than what we're having right now. I feel like our meetings are very boring.
80% should be that. 20% should be logistical. Here's the new clock-in software. We check Capri's house. There's a little mistake. Yeah, just bullshit like that.
Okay. That makes that so much easier.
If you just walk around, go be nice, work hard, be thankful, figure it out, you're going to feel so much clarity, sister. I can't even express it to you.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much. I'm glad we talked.
Glad we got to the bottom of it. We could have fucked around with a bunch of
How did it take me so long to get here? Oh my God.
I don't know, but I'm glad you made it. Hey, Clean Nation, Mike Campion here. One of my least favorite things about these podcasts are we found that people love the show and they love the information, but when I talk to you guys in person, stuff doesn't get done. People love the podcast, but they don't take any action. If you'd like to actually implement this and get this done in your world, we have a whole team of people that do exactly that. If you go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk, you can book a time with either myself personally or one of our teammates to at least help you come up with a plan to actually implement and change your life. So if you want to go from getting these good ideas in your head to getting in your life, just book a free call with myself or my team, growmycleaningcompany.com/talk, and we can go from this one-to-many format to one-to-one and really get you some results. Excited to talk. All right. I think Capri is saved the best for last. Hit us with a celebration, lady.
I got a new recurring client yesterday, so I'm excited.
Not a girl.
And then I did a second bid and we have a first cleaning scheduled, and hopefully it'll turn into reoccurring.
Nice. I love that. Only way I would do one times, by the way, is if I had data that was telling me enough of them were converting into cleans. That's the one time, but I would want data. It feels like a bunch do. I'm like, I don't give a what it feels like. How many do you do and how many turn in? I'd want a data. Go ahead, Capri.
It's hard to know sometimes, because you want sometimes they're interested in reoccurring, but they want to see how you do the first time. Or it's hard to sometimes know if it's going to be reoccurring, but you just kind of plan on it.
So then that's really a sales issue. When I'm doing the sales, I'm just going to go, we don't take any one-time clients, but we don't have any contracts. We only want people that are happy. So for any reason you think we're doing a bad job, just tell us to get the hell out and we'll get the hell out. Easy peasy.
Yeah.
So I'm always going to default for the clean. So if they're like, you need to do one to make sure, I'm like, yeah, that's the first clean and you can cancel anytime. Just let us know. Has to be a certified letter with 60-day notice. Just tell us you're done. But I'm taking their credit card. It is going to be recurring and they can quit anytime.
Okay.
If they don't want my service, they can quit. But I'm just going to go, I don't take one-time cleans. We do recurring.
Yeah. I do feel like I was kind of messing up on, when I was closing the sale, and I was like, okay, I hope this works out in the future. I kind of started it wrong.
We're interested in getting you better at selling, not this guy buying or not buying is no big deal. You being able to consistently convert and then pay someone else to consistently convert and then have a marketing system. That's super important. So don't give yourself a break if you're like, I screwed that one up. Yeah, we all screw stuff up all the time, but that's why we have a marketing funnel and then salespeople and all sorts of stuff where we can make mistakes and it'll the next gal buy.
Yeah. It kind of goes with my question.
Okay, let's get your question. Offering 50% discount for new customers and find out they're really dirty. Can you put
the houses?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Find out the houses are so dirty and then you're kind of like overwhelmed.
So there's a couple ways you can do. I'm a big fan philosophically of lifetime value. So it makes it easy for them to become clients. So for me personally, I'm probably just gonna do it for free. And just like I was telling John, if every 9th house, because again, it's not like everybody who hires dirty. I'm sure it's unusual, right? 10%.
Yeah.
So for those guys and gals, and even if you're doing a half price, you're not losing anything. Half price is about your cost. Right? If your COGS is 45, you're still making 5%, which is nothing. So you're effectively breaking even. If you're breaking even on 5 hours or 10 hours, it's not costing you anything. It's just less margin. So that's the philosophy, but I'll give you a couple other options if you're really like, I don't want to do that. One, I could tell people, so the one I like least is just, we do a deep clean at the beginning. And if it's $500 a month, you got to give us a $600 deep clean and then $500. So your first payment is you're just you're just making it very difficult for them to become clients, which I don't like. So you could do that. I would recommend it. You could also say, we've got 2 plans. Usually it takes us a good 4 cleans to get people up to speed. So the next 4 cleans, we're going to be there extra. We don't charge anything for it. No big deal. But some people, we don't want you to feel like we're doing a bad job or we messed up. We just can't afford to do a 20-hour deep clean because we don't want to charge you. If you do want that, we give new clients, and then I'm going to give them that half price thing. So like say it would cost, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to give them a really good deal on it and go, that's just so we do it now, but it costs nothing for us to just do it over the next 4 cleans. That way I don't do 1 deep clean and then they quit. They give it, at least I get 4 cleans to do the extra work.
Okay.
That's in the middle. I personally, if they're the right client, so I'm super big on picking the right client. I'll move mountains for the right client. If the right client, is a half price clean and I'm just breaking even for the first whatever, fine, let's go. I'm here for the 2, 3, 5 year relationship, not for the $500 you're going to give me today.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel a little better.
That is so good because I just didn't know how to overcome this. So yeah, so talking to them about the 4 cleans instead of a deep clean up front.
Yeah,
but if they want the deep clean up front, then you can give them a discount. So we said
usually costs $800, but we don't do deep cleans, or we don't do one-time cleans. We only do recurring. And since you're a client, the deep clean is just $400 if you want us to do it all at once, or if you let us do it over the next 4 cleans like we normally do, there's no charge at all. That way they're like, okay, this seems eminently reasonable.
Okay.
Did you get it? Everything sound good, or are you confused? I want to make sure you feel good.
Yeah. No, I get it. Some people are willing to pay for the first time clean, and they pay a lot of money, and it's nice. But like I feel like a lot of people do say no because they're just kind of like, oh no, that's going to be too much for us to get started.
Yeah. So if we lose a $10,000 sale, again, $500 times 2 years is $12,000. Even if some people say yes, and you're like, haha, I made an extra $200 profit. Like, yeah, but every dude that says no, that's 12 grand of, revenue over the next 2 years, 6 grand of gross profit. That $200 you made today costs a crap ton of money, lady.
Okay.
And then even the one that would have paid, you get goodwill, right? When you're like, I'll do it cheaper. Like, oh shit, I would have paid the full amount. You're like, hey, I'm not here for the full amount. I'm not trying to make as much money as I can today. I'm here for a relationship. I want to make sure you feel good. So for the ones that you lose, you stop losing. And for the ones that you would have made the $200-$300, you get goodwill. And they're like, oh my God. And you get referrals. And like, everyone else charged me, but they take really good care of their clients. It was only $400. And you can even add that in. Hey, it's, deep clean before, we'll do it for free over the next 4 cleans. If you want it now, it'd be $388. But if you give a referral, we'll do it for free. So there's all sorts of ways you can make them be like, ooh, I like this company.
Okay.
And if you give me a referral, not only will I give you the deep clean for free, as long as your referral is not a hoarder, I'll give them the deep clean for free.
Okay.
Then I can go to Jessica and be like, hey, it's not just because I love them, but I'm getting you a special deal. And then she feels special.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Feeling good?
That's awesome. Yeah.
I love watching people like, bing, I got it. It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to practice this. I'm waiting for my LSAs to kick in, but I'm doing a lot of other things too for my marketing. So I'm excited. I guess it takes a while to get the ball rolling, but I feel like I have a lot of things happening right now that it's gonna produce fruit.
What's funny, Jackson, I just did a podcast yesterday on that, is people get, the old, I think he used this old saying of like a watch pot never boils. And with the marketing, we're like every 2 days, we're like, especially with an ad spend of like $30 a day, like it's been 27 hours and nothing's happened. It's like you spent $38, dude, just settle down. But yeah, people really it takes a minute. So not months, but weeks, and sometimes months. Like and not months before you get any results, but it can take months before you're like, I tried 4 or 5 things and 1 or 2 are cranking, 1 or 2 I'm still working, and 1 or 2 I threw in the garbage. Yeah. That takes a minute.
Just feels like slow right now, but I know it's coming. So I got to get really good at my closes and sales, because when it comes, I want to be good.
Well, the little chicken and the egg, you get good by doing it. So yeah, give yourself, I would be like, instead I want to be good, like I want to get better every time. If that's your goal, I just want to get better every sales call, you will win. Whether you win in 1 month or 5 months, we don't know, but by God, you'll win.
Yeah.
Cool. Feeling good?
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. Hey, Cleaning Nation, if you dug the content you just got, we don't do any ads and I don't sell anything on this podcast, but if you would just subscribe, rate, and review, it would be huge, and I'd be so appreciative. Not only is it going to help me, but you'll help other owners of cleaning companies across the world work less, make more, and get profitable. So if you appreciate the value we give, again, subscribe, rate, and review. It would mean the world to me. I'd really appreciate it, and we sure appreciate your time and attention.